Hello, welcome back to Untitled Consult TV. I'm Chinwe. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the components of a business plan. If you need a template on how to write a business plan, all you need to do is subscribe to our newsletter and we'll send it directly to your inbox. I decided to make this video because I found out that there are so many students and graduates that want to start their own business and they actually have the possibility of raising funds. Their only problem is that they don't know how to write a business plan and they can't afford to pay a business developer to write a good business plan for them. So if you're in that category, all you need to do is subscribe to our newsletter and you get a template, and also watch this video because I'm going to be explaining each chapter of the business plan template. With that, you should be able to prepare a good business plan that you can present to your prospective investors. The second reason why I'm doing this video is because it's crucial for the entrepreneur or the aspiring entrepreneur to write his or her own business plan. Nobody can be more passionate about your business than you. A business plan is an intimate document that you don't just hand over to someone else, like because the person is a consultant or a business developer, you just push everything to the person. It's good to work with a developer or a strategist or a management consultant to develop your business plan, but it's not something you push completely to someone else's hand. Like, you should be involved in your business plan. So I want you to understand what the business plan is all about, understand all the chapters, so that even if you decide to outsource it to a business developer, you'll be able to instruct them on what to do. A business developer might know the techniques and have the skills, but you have the idea, you have the vision. So it would be better for you to develop your business plan or work hand in hand with a business developer to develop your plan. That being said, let's dive right in. If you've not already subscribed to our newsletter, I think you should pause this video, use the link in the description box below and subscribe to our newsletter so you can get your own copy of the business plan template, because that's what we're going to be using to discuss in this video. So we're going to start with the title page. Your title page is like your introduction page, is where you introduce your business to whoever that is going to be reading your business plan. So you should have your company name or your company logo. You can use your company name and a logo if the logo is just a symbol, but use only the logo if it already has your full business name on it. For example, we could use our company logo if we are presenting our business plan to an investor, because our company logo already has our full business name on it. You should have the title of the document, which is the business plan, and you should have the dates that you've written the business plan. Put the names of the owners. You could just write the surname and abbreviate the first name and then demarcate with a stroke. Then you put the business name here. This business name here is for those that their company name is different from their business name. For example, maybe your business name is Julie and Friends, but your company name is Julie International Limited. Do you understand? Then you put your company address, you put your telephone number. If you have a fax number, you put it. If you have an email, you put it there. If you're an online company, you don't need to put a physical address. You could just put your web address here. The second part is your table of contents. Your table of contents pretty much presents what the reader should expect in the business plan. It shows how everything is arranged inside the document. So you have the executive summary, the company background, the product and services, the marketing analysis, the marketing and sales strategy, management and organization, financials, appendices, special additions. So these are all the things we're going to be discussing in this video, so keep watching. Executive summary. Although it's the first thing the reader sees, it doesn't mean that it should be the first thing you write. Basically, executive summary is a summary of the whole document. You should include important points like your profit margin, how you're going to grow your customer base. For your information, include everything that you would cover in a 5-minute interview. If you were to talk to someone face to face about your business, what would you want them to know about your business? Do you understand? That's what executive summary is all about. The next part is the company background. So here you write your mission and vision statements. Your mission statement shouldn't be vague. And by vague, I mean making generic sentences like what any company could say about their mission. Maybe you say your mission is to take over the whole Africa. Well, that's really fine and good, but it's a very vague mission. Do you understand? Use these questions as a guide to write a mission and vision statement that's on point. Also, your company goals and objectives, your business philosophy, core competencies, legal form of ownership. Let the questions guide you to form what will be under each subtopic. When you're done, use the FYI comment to confirm that you covered all ground. The next chapter is products and services. So under this chapter, you describe all of your products and your services, explain why you have chosen to sell any of the products or services you've listed, and what factors and features will give you a competitive edge. So this is where you brag about your products and your services. And now I say brag and talk about how your product or your service is wonderful, but be careful not to overwhelm the reader with information here. Link any extra information to the appendix section of the business plan. The next chapter is your marketing analysis. Here you analyze your business environment, your macro environment, your micro environment, your competitors, you profile them. This is where you show the investor that you understand the industry about to enter, and you use different methodologies. You use the SWOT analysis, you use the PESTEL, you use the Potter's 5. There are different methods you can employ to analyze your market. So choose the one that suits your business and use it. So that's what marketing analysis is all about. The next chapter is marketing and sales strategy. This is where you discuss how you intend to go into the market, how you intend to get customers. What methods will you employ to market your products and your services? How will you sell? Are you going to be selling online? Are you going to be selling offline? So this is where you talk about all those stuffs. So go through what we've written and see how it can guide you in developing the right marketing and sales strategy. The next chapter after that is your management and organization. This is where you describe your company structure, the hierarchy. How is your company organized? How do you manage your day-to-day activities? This is where you describe the prospective personnel of your company, like how many people do you need to hire and why do you need that number of people? What are their job roles? What are their job requirements? This is where you put all those type of details to show your investor that you understand the kind of people you need to bring on board. The next chapter after that is your financials. It is the most important aspect of your business plan, in my own opinion. No, any investor that is thinking of putting money in your business, when they get your business plan, this is where they go to first. They'll check how much would this business be selling each product or services, what's their profit margin, how long will it take them to pay me back, that's if it's a loan, or how long will it take before I start receiving returns on my investment. This is the part where any investor, any bank, anybody that wants to fund your business is most interested in. If you're a new business, these are the components of your financials. If you're an existing business, these are the components of your own financials. This is where you need to bring in a professional, because the mistake most people make in their business plan is that when they are writing up something like the startup cost, they write it down like they are preparing a market list. It's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to work with an accountant that will prepare it in an accounting format that will be understandable by the investor. It shouldn't just be table 100,000 naira, chair 50,000 naira. You should break it down for the investor to understand, okay, I would need 5 tables and each table costs 10,000 naira. So altogether, it's going to take 50,000 naira to get this particular item. When you present it like that, it makes it easy for the reader to digest. Then projected balance sheets, projected income statement, projected cash flow statement, break-even analysis. Like I said, these parts you need a professional to do it for you. It's not something you go online and download a template and think you would understand. Like, it's very technical. You can prepare other parts of your business plan on your own, but your financial is something you shouldn't joke with. If you have all these items in your business plan, it will definitely increase the level of confidence your prospective investor will have in you, because they see that you're detailed, you pay attention to the most important things, and it's easy to digest. If you're an existing business, it will be a lot easier for you if you keep account of everything that happens in your business, because all you need to do is to just present your past balance sheets, your past income statement accounts, and a forecast of your cash flow statement and your break-even analysis. The final part of the business plan is appendices. The appendix is where you put every other information you are not able to include in the main document. For example, the 12-month sales forecast is where you show the individual revenue you use to prepare your income statement, and it's a very detailed document. Most business developers, I've noticed, don't even include it because it's a very technical account. It's technical because it analyzes your target market to pinpoint the estimated amount of customers you could get in a particular period, probably through your advertising and through your marketing and through all other means you use to get customers. And then it will now show the number of customers that actually bought your product and the amount they paid for it, and from that amount you now get the possible revenue you could get in a particular period of time. So that kind of detail is what your investor wants to see, And if you have that kind of detail in your business plan, it definitely increases your chances of getting funded. The same goes for these other items on the list. If you need further guide on preparing your financials, we have an ebook on this. It will teach you how to prepare your sales forecast, your income statement, your balance sheet, and all other items of the financials. You'll learn how to do your break-even analysis as well as your cash flow statement. If the ebook is not enough, I understand that some people will prefer a face-to-face interaction. You can register for our training. When you register for the training, you'll get the ebook at 25% discount. I'm even thinking of doing a free online seminar on this topic. What do you guys think? Because I know how important it is. If you're interested or have a friend who will be interested, send us an email to show your interest. If we get up to 30 people, I promise to make it happen. Okay? If you can follow these templates religiously, I promise you develop a business plan that any investor will be proud of. That's all we have for you in this video. I hope you found it really useful. If you like this video and want to see more of it, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and you get updates whenever we upload our weekly videos. But first, you have to turn on your notification. You can also subscribe to our newsletter. Get the link in the description box below and you get notified whenever we upload our weekly videos. To stay updated with all our activities, follow us on any of our social media page. Like and share with your friends. You never know who you might be helping. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.